Welcome everyone to the class. My name is Sebastian from Brussels, and today's about half guard. I really like half guard. To me, it's like a bit of a flower. In the beginning, I didn't have much. I had maybe one or two techniques, and with time, I discovered that there's so many different colors and facets to half guard. And I decided today I want to show you just a couple of those. I'm sure you all got good half guard game already. But the objective is not to overwhelm you, but that everybody just picks one thing. And you pick it, and the open match just after this one, you try it out. And I'm going to ask you which one you picked, okay? So let's get started. I got my friend here, Tim, who's volunteering. The very first thing in half guard, if you want to secure, what always annoyed me a bit in half guard is that he's standing strong, nice triangle here, nice pyramid. And I'm like warming around here like a homeless guy, and I don't like that, right? So the first objective is to make it really annoying to him, okay? And I like to think about it in 3 levels. So we got his head, shoulder level, a bit his core here, and most importantly to me, the legs, because like I really see it like a pyramid. And people that have really good posture, they just have really strong leg, and especially when I rolled with Tim, was it yesterday? I don't know. But it was super strong in terms of posture. But starting with the easiest, I like to put my thumb in the collar here, pretty deep, but without totally exposing the esgrima here, right? So I'm not gonna go like, hey, so otherwise it's just gonna go like, and that's too much. But I try to kind of have a bit of a knee shield here, and then still open, put my thumb inside and push his face a little bit to the side. Because even here, if he starts to smash me, or if he starts to take the underhook, it's not really a problem, because try to take the underhook here is not really effective if he's looking the other side, right? So first thing, thumb here and just pushing his jaw to the side is really annoying. That's first thing. The second one is the knee shield, of course. I don't like to cross my legs. I like to put my feet on each other, have a bit of a control of the middle part of the pyramid. And the third one is that I move the angle here. Okay, so I'm not, like, sometimes I'm really close, and then if I move my body out here, there's like a difference of 90 degrees. It makes it quite hard for him to follow me, and I move my center of gravity, and I make a little bit of space to take my leg out just slightly and push his calf to the outside. Gently, I don't want to break his knee. But look, if he's got a really nice posture, if I'm squeezed here, I can't pull my leg out, so I change the angle a little bit, push my foot on his calf, and look what is happening to his beautiful posture. And here goes this nice pyramid, you know? So I feel already much better about myself now, and I didn't even start attacking. It's just being annoying. It's not going to lead me anywhere. He's going to recompose, do something else. It's a bit of a game. But now just to warm up a bit, try these 3 things and try them as a game. You know, he's going to always try to posture up again, and you try to take this one here, push it out. He's going to come back up. So maybe he's going to go past my knee. I need to push him back up. Take it here again, push it again. So just be comfortable with these 3 little things and try them out. It's good? 1, 2, 3. All right, just one detail. I saw many people doing this. You're here, and I pull it here like really hard. Is that correct? No. What's wrong?
Put you on check.
Exactly. Thank you. I just told you actually. Just really be careful to do this, right? A little bit higher, hand almost on the jaw here. That's really annoying, okay? So now, second thing, you can just switch side a little bit. You saw how effective it is to just push this foot out, right? And we're going to build on that a little bit, because you remember the pyramid. I want to make it even more annoying for the foot to get a good grip, okay? I don't want to grip fight too much up here first, because he's higher and he's probably pretty strong. But I want to annoy him so much here so that I can then easily get a grip, because his head is in his feet, okay? So here, the trick that I really like is that I first elevate his foot upward with my foot here. So I first do this. And then I take my heel and I put my heel into his knee from the backside to push out the foot. Okay, so it's really, one point is here, the other point is there. The more they are apart, the easier. If I do here, it's no use, right? So I go, my heel is in there, it helps if he's forward. So I pull him forward, my heel is here, my other foot is there, up, and I push it back. Yeah? You can also do that standing, if you briefly stand up. Here I like to be chin to shin, always on one ass cheek, you know, can really easily turn around. And here I pull him a little bit forward and I push my heel in there. And as soon as he gets, now he's really light, all his weight is on that leg. And I push it up and I pull him down. And look what's happening, he's like a gift, okay? You get that? One more time from another side maybe. From here. So we're in here. I pull him a little bit forward to open up the space behind the knee. I hook my foot under his hook, pull it up to give me some space to push him away. Okay, look how deep he is. Come towards me, smash me, even without my hand. You can't smash me just because I got his foot, right? So try that. 1, 2. Any questions? How did that work?
Nice.
Okay, yeah, no questions? Yes? Yeah.
But then if they're tensing up and they're trying to drive it to you, it's actually easier.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a really good point. And actually, that's also something I wanted to say. It's not 1, 2, 3. Like the whole half guard thing is not linear at all. It's really something like a dance. It goes back and forth. The guy goes forward with the head. You smash the head. He forgets about the foot. You go back to the foot. Knee shield again. When to switch from knee shield to the foot. You move out again because he tries to pass. So it's really very dynamic position. And all these different things are just, you know, like different ingredients basically that you can drill separately. But in the end, there's no rule to go first that, then that, you know. So it's really, see it as a game and see how the other one moves, listen to what the other one says, and then you see the right moment when to pull it up and when to push it down. And from here, we have a couple more options. If you come back in here, the first thing that I really like to do as well is just the power hook. No, I'm gonna, let's switch a bit more. So we're here and I'm just gonna replace my outer foot with my inner foot here. Yes, and I see there just a little bit of a poo, you know. It's a bit annoying. You have to be a little bit strong with the leg, but in the end of the day, it's really quite simple. You just replace the outer foot with your inner foot here, and you push a little bit, and immediately, I mean, try to come onto me here. It's, you know, of course you can turn a bit, but I'm completely controlling this whole hip, knees, this whole side. That's brilliant. So from here, what I can do is first of all, I can go to the back. I go up, I go to the back. There's not much you can do. But most importantly, I can finally get my grip. So until now, we just worked on the bottom of the pyramid. And now he's so annoyed that he's not thinking about his grips anymore so much. And the grip that I like most in half guard is cross sleeve. And here, there's the little gi thing, like, how's it called? Where it's attached, like
Seam.
Seam, exactly. Take the seam here, and I put my hand to his opposite hip. And here, with even one complete leg free, I completely control his side. So from him being in my half guard, now he's in my half guard, okay? And I truly believe I should get 4 points because this is such a good control, almost like taking them back, okay? So what I want you to try now is to do this transition from having this kind of lever here to installing the power hook, to then just swing yourself up, like hip outside. You can push a little bit, you can always kick with your leg to get up, and to just see how it's like to get into his back. You don't need to go to the end. Or you take cross arm here and you push him down to the side. And this is kind of the end position where I want him to try to get out and me just to hold this a little bit. So just try to be really comfortable here. Go back and forth, release the hook, go back to pushing him down. He comes back up, maybe he detaches the grip. I start over again, but I really want you to progress from just being in a half guard and him stable to me controlling the whole side. That's the whole point. Want to try that for a bit? 1, 2. One thing I heard a couple of times about the power hook is, why do I not have enough flexibility with my leg if I do this, right? What helps is that you adjust the direction of your hip to your flexibility here. If you're super flexible, you can do something like this, but if not, you can already go like half to the back, and then you can move your heel up much more, right? So that's just one thing to consider. Now we get into a little bit of a couple of sweeps, just 2 sweeps from here. So I did all this to ultimately have my favorite grip here, right? And at this point, I also have my knee out and I have my feet on the floor. Deliberately, the trap is that I'm gonna let his foot and his leg go. And he's gonna be so happy and he wants to go towards me and smash me so badly. And that's exactly my trap, okay? So I'm here, I'm annoying him already for a couple of minutes with this whole leg stuff. And then suddenly I let it go and he's coming toward, exactly, and freeze here. And you see here my knee is exactly where his hip is. And my hand is still exactly where his hip is. My left hand lets go of the seam on that side, can take the back, can also stay here, doesn't really matter. What is most important is that both my feet are on the floor and that the rotation to my knees is really strong, okay? So I'm here and I basically sweep him to the side. And I want you all to just take a little bit of space on the mat now. Before, watch once. If I do this, is that strong or not?
Yeah.
Imagine you have like an apple here and I need to smash the apple. This is not so strong because I'm that kind of with gravity just falling to the side. If I put my elbow on the mat and I push my elbow, I have a little bit more lever. If I push my hand down a little bit more, why did I push down? I look the other way. You know, this is where I can really put a lot of tension on the legs that I can then use as he comes towards me. And I look that way. It's a little bit counterintuitive. You think you should look the way that he's going, but deliberately look the other way and push it down. You can try it now by yourself, or you can try with your partner while trying the sweep. So one more time, the other side. So position, sleeve here, seam there. I'm annoying him with the foot. You can also put like both heels inside, which is quite annoying. You can just put both feet upside, just put them down. So this is just to annoy him, right? He comes towards me, both feet on the ground. And the moment he thinks, wow, now I got him, I'm just gonna push him to the side like this with a little bump. You try that? Questions? 1, 2. Okay, guys, I had a fantastic question here from my friend. What if the guy is a little bit heavier? What's your name? Konrad. Konrad. That's his name. And come here so people can see it. So there's two details that I wanted to add. If I'm too much on the side and I'm like in a 45-degree angle here, with this kind of weight, I'm just going to collapse. There's no way on earth I can bump him to the other side, okay? And we had the same question over there. If he's too much here, I'm just going to go for the back, no problem. But if I'm still enough face to face, it's still possible. Still, Konrad will still push my knee quite a lot to the ground. So I can't, with all the kind of bumping and looking and what I just showed, is going to be quite hard. So the solution is that this hand will be put under my own knee and my elbow will be on the mat here. This structure here, so foot, knee, it's like an architectural thing here, right? So there's no muscle involved, but pushing this down, he's basically pushing against my bone. Like now he can push as much as he wants, it's not no muscle, like a little bit of biceps, and I'm only going to pull him towards me, and this leg is going to be flat. So I'm creating a hole, and here I can even make Konrad roll to that side with minimal effort.
What can you do with his right hand? Because the time before you stuck
Yes,
it with
thank you.
your
Great question. That's what I like about shotgun grip as well. It's double. So I have this here, I have that, and I need to let this go. But I'm going to keep his arm close with my left hand. He could get it out. And actually the next part is going to be about what if this hand gets out. But if I still want to sweep him, I can even just pull him towards me and do this. There will be a bit more, chances for him to get out. But even with just holding this one tight, it's going to be fine, actually. You want to try that quickly?
Sure.
1, 2, 3. Okay, so next part of the sunflower is, I'm trying to do this, but he's got past my knee. And I'm thinking all's lost. Right, so I'm here, I did the game with the foot, I got my favorite grip, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to sweep him. But then he's a little bit too fast, and yes, exactly, and now my knee is gone. And I can't build the bridge or nothing. And here, actually, I'm going to go with his pressure on me. I'm first going to pull him towards me, and then I'm still going to make him fall with my knees. So what I find really nice about that one is that you're not pulling him over to the side, but you're still going to pull him on you to make him really light with the legs. And I might try again on Konrad later, not in front of everyone now. But I pull him, and then I'm still going to do exactly the same thing with my feet and my knees. And it's going to first make him collapse from the backside. So first his legs are going to fall, and then the rest of the body will follow. Show once more. I'm here. So I'm here. Try to make the feet here. It's not happening. Again, I can still grab something or not, doesn't really matter. The force should come from on me. And then here you see he's falling away. I'm pushing my hips a little bit away so that he then goes out and I can go just back there. Okay? Try that just a minute more and then we move to something else. 1, 2. Any questions so far? 2 sweeps. Knees to you, to the side. Easy, yeah? Now we're gonna use this for a little trap. So I'm here. I tried the bump twice and it didn't really work. So I'm gonna try the third time, but this time I'm gonna let go of the arm. So I pull him still towards me and pull him here, and he needs to take his arm in order not to fall. This. And this works even just with a little bit of a hip twist, right? And once he has his arm here, this for me is Christmas. The first thing is that I put my left arm above his arm and I shrimp my hip outwards. So I'm here. 1, 2, here, okay? Knee on his shoulder, and let's briefly turn. I want to be here. I open his jacket, and I have a really nice grip here, right? He can't roll forward because I still have my hook in his knee, and I push my hip out a little bit to control his whole back. I take my fist into the other side, and I strangle him like this. Vicious one, pretty hard one, love it, okay? So I'm here, He's really fighting. He doesn't like that grip. He's maybe even letting it go. Maybe I have no grip at all anymore. He comes on to me. I give him a little bit of a bump, and immediately I jump. I bring my upper body up, okay? I'm here. The arm goes around the shoulder, and immediately my hip goes out. I'm on the side. I'm not letting him smash me anymore. Here, I open, pull towards me, and I adjust my posture. Right now he's hanging a bit on me here, it's no problem. And then I look around a bit, and I'm just looking forward to, I like to leave my elbow in the mat and then pull him onto my elbow. Because then I don't have to push. I just get his weight on my elbow and wait for him to strangle himself. I don't like to put so much muscle work into things, right? So just here, pull him onto me and just wait for him to tap. We try that 2 minutes, yeah? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Any questions? Works well? My fist, yeah?
Maybe we did it wrong, but if I bump her up onto me and she just like really flattens me out with that,
Yeah.
I can't get up anymore except the arm.
So she flattens you out before you get the chance to go to the side.
Maybe.
So the whole point is to
completely wrong.
throw her to the side so she has to catch herself. So if she's kind of flattening you out, there's something there.
Yeah. I missed something. Okay.
Yeah, but I can come to you in a second. So you push her to the side, so she's like, huh. Okay? So that's.
Yeah.
But let's go to the next one. One detail that I saw that I wanted to reinforce is once you're here, and I'm basically putting him to the side, he's catching himself, is how I throw my hip out. Just now, I did a little bit of a hip escape, but the more I throw my hip out, the more I'm going to push his arm out as well. And that's super important, because usually he's not going to be that extreme. He's going to put his arm here and go back really quickly. But even if his arm is here, I want to be able to put it out and be like almost side to him, okay? Exaggerate right now. And because here what I can do, the next thing is, besides this, is that I got his arm, right? So once I have his arm here, what I like to do, immediately put 1 or 2 hands on his elbow to avoid that he's taking it back. I immediately want to go like this, you know, like a little motorcycle, because here he can't get it back. And then the second one is to put his wrists to the side, to push it down. And here I got a couple of options. I go up, I have this one, or I push my body even more out, push my leg down, and I got the omoplata here like this. Or of course wrist, and then I can go back to triangle, or just have a wrist lock as well. I mean, there's so many finalizations from here. And if the only thing that he can do is he pushes me really hard, and then I can just kind of, thanks so much, you know, and then I'm in mount. It's kind of, either you take the arm and you finalize them whichever way you want, or there's another trap that you let yourself be pushed back and you sweep him to the other side. We try that? 1, 2, 3. Any questions on that one? No questions at all, easy. So many things to do. So now I got questions for you. So what is the one thing you're taking away? Anybody, before I pick on people? Which one? That control, yeah? It's nice, huh? It's like controlling the side. Perfect, thank you. Something else? Nodding? Yeah?
As soon as he presses into me, I have the sweep again.
Yeah. It's vicious, huh? Like people go onto you and like go to the side. It's a good one.
I really like this pulling on the gi. It might, make it harder for him to turn. I like that one.
Yeah, the more experienced people get, of course they don't do this, you know. But if you go quickly, it's, works pretty well. Anything else? Yeah.
The initial game with the legs.
Pushing down the leg, opening the leg. destabilize, being annoying. It's nice, huh?
Okay.
Anybody else?
Bring the chin instead of that.
What's that?
Bring the chin instead of the neck with that hand. So-
Yeah. Good one as well. So, tons of stuff. Got any questions, let me know. Otherwise, enjoy half guard. It's a beautiful position. We got open mat now, so let's all start on half guard, okay? Promised? Yeah. Thank you so much, guys.